Beloved soul, know this. There is no lack in divine mind. All that you desire, all that you imagine, is already finished in the realm of the invisible. The lottery, the wealth, the sudden windfall, it is already yours in spirit. It awaits only your faith to bring it forth into form. You are not a beggar of fate. You are the beloved of the infinite. You are the channel through which wealth must come. The doors of abundance swing wide open now. I speak the word of success, and I do not take it back, for the word is God in action. Declare now, I am aligned with the law of sudden success. The winning ticket is already in my hands, in divine mind. I release the how and claim the what. The subconscious is a faithful servant. It does not reason, it obeys. So speak only that which you wish to see. Do not say, "What if I don't win?" For that is a seed of doubt. Say instead, "I already have it. I already feel the joy. I already celebrate the victory." Your feeling is your fortune. Feel rich, and riches shall pour like rain. Feel chosen, and the lottery shall choose you. You are not hoping. You are knowing. You are not asking. You are declaring. The Spirit of God goes before you to prepare the way. The numbers are aligned. The circumstances are aligning. The very vibration of your being is magnetic with prosperity. The walls of fear are crumbling. The gates of gold are opening. Say this aloud: I am the winning word. I am the vibration of wealth. I am the divine magnet for miracles. You see, when you let go of resistance, when you walk in faith, the floodgates open. Let there be no strain, no anxiety, no worry. That is not the language of manifestation. That is the language of delay. Instead, walk as one who has already received. Feel the money in your hands. Feel the shift in your life. Act as if, and soon you shall see it in form. The divine plan now unfolds, and I receive the exact amount that fulfills my dream. The lottery win is mine by divine right, in perfect timing, under grace, in a miraculous way. Say it with conviction. Say it with joy. Say it with praise. For praise is the shortcut to manifestation. You are not waiting. You are welcoming. You are not trying. You are trusting. You are not chasing. You are choosing. Tonight as you sleep, your word goes to work. The ethers rearrange themselves to fulfill your decree. The numbers align. The energy shifts. Your win is born in spirit and made visible in time. Let nothing shake your faith. Let no voice of doubt take root. You are the authority in your world, and the word you speak is law. I now receive a miracle of sudden wealth. I bless the money. I bless the win. I bless the new life I step into. I am grateful. I am ready. I am chosen. And so it is. You do not win when the ticket is drawn. You win when the word is spoken in faith. The moment you declare it with conviction, without flinching, without questioning, the energy shifts. The word you speak is not a mere sound. It is a spiritual seed, and every seed produces after its kind. When you speak the word of winning, the law begins to move. The universe starts aligning every detail, every moment, every number toward your declared outcome. When you say, "I am the lottery's chosen one," it is not a fantasy, it is a spiritual command. You are imprinting your subconscious with a divine idea, and what the subconscious accepts as truth, it must express. There is no escape from it. It is law, but the law only responds to belief, not begging, not wishing. Belief is the signal that opens the vaults of unseen supply. There is no power in desperation. Desperation repels. But the word, when spoken in faith, is magnetic. It gathers. It attracts. It pulls your win into this dimension, just as surely as the sun pulls the flowers into bloom. Your win does not come through struggle. It comes through speech. through the vibration of calm, firm spiritual knowing. Declare it now. I have already won. I walk in victory. I am the living proof of divine manifestation. Do not worry if your eyes cannot yet see it. Spiritual things must first be claimed before they are revealed. The world calls this foolishness, but the wise know what is visible begins in the invisible, and your words are the tools that shape the invisible into form. Every time you speak doubt, you delay the miracle, but when you speak truth, you command it. Say to yourself, I trust the unseen more than the seen. I trust the voice within more than the noise around me. My word goes forth and does not return void. You are not casting random wishes into the sky. You are engaging with the law of absolute precision. The law cannot forget. The moment you impress it with your unwavering declaration, it begins its perfect work. Your lottery win is not a gamble. It is a result, and results follow cause. Your word is the cause. Your belief is the fire that sets it ablaze. The moment you stop questioning and start decreeing, the game changes. You are no longer a player hoping for chance. You are a co-creator speaking reality into being. And the universe has no choice. It must rearrange. It must respond. It must comply. This is not arrogance. This is alignment with your spiritual authority. Say, my voice is the voice of power. My word is the word of wealth. I decree my win and it is done. Every winner in spirit wins before the number is called. They do not wait for the world to confirm what they already know. You must feel that certainty rise within you now. It does not matter what yesterday said. It does not matter how many tickets missed. Those were shadows. Today you speak the word and the substance is released. Faith is not hoping for tomorrow. Faith is standing in victory today. Feel it, taste it, hear the applause, see your name, hold the check, walk in the emotion of already having it. Let your word match your energy. Speak not to the wind but to the law, and the law, faithful and precise, will bring it forth. You do not need to convince anyone else. You need only convince the part of yourself that still clings to doubt. Release it. Doubt is a thief. It delays what is already yours. Replace it now with power. Replace it with truth. Say there is no power in chance. My win is not random. It is written in spirit. It is sealed by my word. The word of faith must be followed by peace. You do not plant a seed and dig it up each day to check its progress. You water it with gratitude. You let it bloom in its time. You do not beg the soil to perform. You trust its intelligence. So it is with the law. It is intelligent. It is exact. And it is always on time. The moment you speak, the manifestation begins. Your win begins moving toward you. The numbers align. The timing aligns, the ticket appears, and none of it is coincidence. It is orchestration. It is evidence that the word you spoke held power. Each time you affirm, I am the winner, you are not making a request. You are making a spiritual statement. You are holding the vision steady. You are becoming the mold through which the wealth must flow. And the universe, being obedient to your vibration, flows accordingly. Do not pause to ask how. Do not interrupt the process with worry. You are not the builder. You are the blueprint. The law builds according to your word. So speak clearly. Speak boldly. Speak often. And never retract it. Say this again. I am the lottery's chosen one. I spoke the word and now it unfolds. Your speech is sacred. Your decree is divine. Use it as the master key. Let it unlock the gates of abundance. Let it part the sea of impossibility. Let it make straight the path for your miracle. And the moment the word is spoken in unwavering faith, the manifestation is no longer in the future. It is already in motion, already yours. already real. There is no delay in divine mind. What is yours, by right of consciousness, arrives in perfect timing. Divine right timing is never late, never early. It is always exact. Just as a rose does not bloom a moment too soon, your lottery win arrives not by human clocks, but by spiritual alignment. The universe does not miss. It calculates precisely, and the moment your vibration becomes a match to the thing you desire, the manifestation appears effortlessly, sometimes even shockingly fast. You have already spoken the word. You have already claimed your win. Now comes the part that requires the deepest trust, the waiting without worry, the ability to rest in knowing. The maturity of spirit that allows the law to do its work without digging up the roots to check progress. When the farmer plants the seed, he does not question whether the soil is good. He waters, he trusts, he expects, and it is that expectation that keeps the harvest coming. You must do the same. You've spoken your word. You've placed your seed in the fertile soil of the infinite. Now walk forward as if it's done, because it is. The human mind loves to question the timing. It says, if I don't win today, maybe I'm not meant to. But spirit does not operate on such fragile ideas. You are always meant to receive what aligns with your highest belief. But the unfolding comes when your inner world and your outer world are fully matched in frequency. You may want the win today, but if doubt still lingers, if fear still whispers, the law pauses, not to punish, but to preserve the harmony. The delay is never denial. It is always preparation. Every second is sacred. Every day is a layer added to your manifestation. So instead of wondering when, shift your question to how deeply am I trusting? Because when you are in full faith, time collapses. What once seemed far begins to move swiftly toward you. What once looked impossible suddenly becomes obvious. The ticket shows up. The win announces itself. And you will look back and see that not a single moment was wasted. Say now, I release the timeline. I surrender the clock. I trust divine order. Your job is not to force results but to stay in alignment. Stay in gratitude. Stay in the knowing that what is yours cannot be lost. The lottery win is not being withheld. It is being prepared. The numbers are moving. The sequence is shifting. The path is opening. And when it drops into your hand, it will feel natural, not forced, peaceful, not pressured. Imagine for a moment that it is already done. Feel that calm wave of completion, that inner nod that says, of course it came. I was aligned. I was ready. That is the vibration of perfect timing. And when you hold that feeling, you collapse all resistance. The manifestation can no longer hide. It must appear. Say to yourself now, I trust the timing of my life. My miracle is scheduled by the divine, and it is never late. You see, the reason many people feel blocked is because they think delay means denial. They think waiting means failure. But that is not the language of spirit. Waiting is often a signal that something greater is organizing behind the scenes. The win that's coming may be bigger than what you imagined. The impact may be wider. The transformation deeper. So the law takes a moment longer to set the stage. Don't rush it. Don't panic. Don't give up the word you've spoken just because you didn't see instant proof. The word is still working. The energy is still moving. You don't need to push the river. You only need to stay in faith. Say it again. Everything is working out for me. The right numbers, the right moment, the right outcome. It is all aligning in my favor. And remember, spirit does not work in fragments. It works in wholeness. It doesn't just want to give you the win. It wants to give you the peace, the wisdom, the expansion that comes with it. It wants you to be a steward of sudden wealth, not a struggler with it. So if your win is still on the way, know this: it's because your spirit is being fortified. Your mind is being made ready. Your hands are being prepared to carry more than you imagined. Your timeline is being refined. Your outcome is being polished. And soon you will see what patience and faith can do, not forced by will, but flowed by grace, not begged into being, but called by command. Say now with power, what I have spoken must come. What is mine is already on its way. I trust the perfect arrival of my miracle. You are not waiting in lack. You are waiting in royalty. The king does not pace the floor, wondering if the throne will be built. He knows. He trusts. And so must you. Walk like a winner. Breathe like a receiver. Rest like one whose name is already called in the spirit realm. And when the manifestation lands, you will understand. Divine right timing was never a delay, it was a gift. It was alignment. It was the universe preparing the exact moment your win would not only bless your life, but overflow into others. So speak your word. Trust its timing. And never doubt what spirit has begun. You do not chase wealth. You do not run after your lottery win as if it's running from you. You are not desperate. You are not grasping. You are a channel through which wealth must come. And the moment you understand this, the energy shifts entirely. You move from begging to becoming, from hoping to knowing, from chasing to allowing. When you truly see yourself as the channel, you stop acting like the seeker. You start acting like the source. The divine flows through you. You are not here to struggle for your manifestation. You are here to receive it with grace. That is the posture of power. That is the position of miracles. And that is where the win comes in. Not through force but through flow. The energy of chasing says, "It is far from me." The energy of becoming says, "It is already within me." When you chase, you block. You create distance between you and the thing you want. But when you become the channel, you align with its vibration. You become the very expression of wealth, and the lottery win is simply drawn to its match. Say to yourself, I am no longer searching, I am attracting. I am aligned, I am the channel. Let that truth sit in your spirit. You are not trying to win something separate from you. You are simply manifesting the visible form of what already exists in the invisible. That win is already encoded in the quantum field. It already exists as energy. It only needs a channel to move through, and that channel is you. But to be the channel, you must stay open. You must stay clear. You must allow the current of abundance to flow through you, unobstructed by fear, doubt, or control. The moment you try to force it, you clog the very flow that's working for you. The moment you grasp, you constrict. But the moment you surrender, you expand. Say it now. I release the need to chase. I allow wealth to flow to me and through me. This is the vibration that opens the heavens. You become magnetic. You become irresistible. You become the path of least resistance, and the universe always chooses the open path. It will always pour its riches through the clearest, most receptive channel, and that is who you are becoming in this very moment. When you chase, you are saying, "It's not here." When you become the channel, you say, "It is always here. It lives in me. It moves through me." This is not ego. This is alignment with the truth of your being. You are the vessel of divine wealth. You are the house of miracles. You are the living expression of abundance. Feel the shift now. You are not outside the blessing, hoping to be let in. You are inside the blessing, radiating it outward. You are no longer looking at the lottery win as something you must earn or deserve. You are seeing it as something already assigned to you in the realm of spirit, and now you're simply letting it flow into form. Say it again. I am the channel. I am the portal. I am the current through which sudden wealth moves. And as you declare this, you must also release the need to know how. The channel does not dictate the direction. The channel simply allows the current. The same is true for you. You don't need to know which ticket, which day, which draw. You don't need to obsess over the method. That is not your part. Your part is to remain in the state of allowing. The divine handles the details. You have already spoken the winning word. You have already trusted the timing. Now you allow the manifestation by becoming the open vessel. You do not tighten. You relax. You do not fear. You flow. You do not question. You receive. Say to yourself, wealth finds me easily because I am its natural home. I do not resist. I do not doubt. I overflow. This is the moment where you shift from effort to embodiment. You no longer affirm from a place of lack. You affirm from a place of truth. You are not trying to convince yourself. You are finally accepting who you've always been, a being of divine power, deeply connected to the infinite supply. And when you walk in that truth, money cannot ignore you. Wealth cannot miss you. The lottery must bend in your direction, not because you force it, but because you have become the path it prefers to follow. You are calm. You are ready. You are willing. You are open. You are in alignment. So do not chase. You do not need to hustle for what is already done in spirit. You are not running after the wind. You are allowing it to run to you. You are not struggling to pull it closer. You are becoming the magnet that draws it in with ease. Say it now with peace. I do not chase. I attract. I receive. I allow. And every time you feel doubt rising, return to this truth. You are the channel. You are the doorway. You are the stream through which divine abundance flows. There is nothing outside of you that you need to force into place. The wind is not hiding. It is waiting, waiting for you to fully realize. You are the perfect vessel for its arrival. You are the channel. Feeling is the secret to sudden manifestation. It is not the words alone that bring it forth. It is the energy behind them, the feeling within them. You may say the most perfect affirmations, but if your body is vibrating doubt and fear, the manifestation stalls. But when your entire being begins to feel the reality of your desire, that is when the law responds without delay. You are not waiting for the outer world to give you permission to feel the wind. You give yourself that permission now. You become the emotional match before the evidence appears. That is how it works. That is how it has always worked. First in feeling, then in form. So breathe in the feeling of your lottery win, not as something far away, but as something already done. Close your eyes and sense the paper in your hands, the numbers aligning, the crowd of angels cheering, the divine whisper in your soul saying, "It is done." Let that scene play in your imagination not as fantasy, but as fact. Let it become more real to you than the very room you sit in. The subconscious accepts what it feels as true. It does not argue. It does not analyze. It simply says yes. Say softly now, I feel the joy of already receiving. I feel the certainty of my win. I feel the peace of knowing it is mine. This is your most powerful tool. Not force, not control, but feeling. The feeling is the proof of your belief. When you feel something fully, you are no longer begging for it. You are living it now, and the law of attraction responds instantly to that vibration. You don't have to prove anything. You only have to feel it so deeply that your spirit believes it's already here. This is not pretend. This is spiritual rehearsal. You are showing your body, your cells, your energy field, what is true in the unseen. And when your body becomes familiar with the feeling of winning, it magnetizes the event into your world, not with stress, not with pressure, but with ease. Because energy doesn't lie, and the universe cannot resist a soul who already feels the outcome. So stop waiting to feel good until the win happens. Feel good now, because the feeling itself is the gateway to the win. Feel the celebration now. Feel the release. Feel the abundance. Feel the doors opening, the messages coming in, the announcement being made. Let it be so real within that the outer must conform. Say it with boldness. I no longer wait for the evidence. I feel the truth now, and the evidence appears. When you feel it is done, you stop trying to force it. You walk with trust. You sleep with peace. You speak with calm. You are no longer grasping, you are embodying. That's the shift the law requires. It's not about how loud you say the words, but how deeply you believe them. And belief is always proven through feeling. There are those who say, "But I don't feel anything." That is because they are still looking to the outside for permission to feel. You must go first. Your feelings lead the creation. Your inner world is the blueprint. It is the signal. And the stronger the emotion of certainty, the faster the physical aligns. So stop telling yourself, "I'll believe it when I see it." That's the opposite of manifestation. You must say, "I see it within, therefore I believe. I feel it fully, and therefore I receive." That is how you draw in miracles. That is how you win before the ticket is even purchased. Say this gently now. My feelings are powerful. They are the engine of my manifestations. I choose now to feel my win into existence. And when fear tries to interrupt, when doubt tries to sneak in, you don't fight them, you shift. You redirect. You replace them with the feeling of what you do want. You flood your being with gratitude, joy, and certainty until fear dissolves. You hold the vibration of success longer and stronger than the voice of doubt can speak. Every morning, wake up and feel the feeling of your dream fulfilled. Every night, sleep in the feeling of completion. Let your imagination create it. Let your heart feel it. Let your nervous system get familiar with it. This is your spiritual preparation. This is how the manifestation becomes inevitable. Say it again. I am familiar with winning. I am comfortable with abundance. I feel at home in my miracle. You are not waiting for the world to confirm anything. You are already confirmed in spirit. And your feelings are the pathway. Every time you choose to feel wealth instead of worry, you are telling the universe, "I am ready. I am available. I am in agreement with my highest good." And so you walk through your day not chasing, not doubting but feeling. You carry the vibration of the wind with you. You wear it like a cloak. You embody it with every breath, and as you do, the law must respond. It must deliver. It must reflect what you have already made real inside, because manifestation does not start with what you see. It starts with what you feel. Fear blocks fortune. It closes the very channel you've just opened through your word, through your trust, through your feeling. You may speak the perfect affirmation. You may visualize the winning moment with clarity. But if fear is present beneath it all, it becomes resistance. It says to the universe, "I want this, but I don't believe I can hold it. I desire this, but I'm not sure I'm safe in it." And the law, being exact, responds not just to your words but to your deepest vibration. The fear of sudden wealth is more common than most realize. People say they want to win the lottery, but their subconscious mind is still holding on to fear. Fear of judgment, fear of responsibility, fear of losing it all, fear of change. But here is the truth: fear is not your protector, it is your delay. It is not keeping you safe, it is keeping you small. And if you want to receive the wealth you've asked for, you must release the fear around what that wealth will mean for you. Say now with power, I release the fear of sudden wealth. I release the fear of expansion. I am safe in success. I am steady in abundance. I am grounded in miracles. You must begin to train your body, your nervous system, and your energy field to feel safe in what you're calling in. It's not just about receiving, it's about holding. Many receive and lose, not because they're unlucky, but because their system was not yet prepared to hold what they were given. But you right now are preparing. With every affirmation, with every visualization, with every inner declaration, you are teaching yourself that you are safe in abundance. You are ready to handle more. You are no longer afraid of your own light. You are not asking the universe for chaos. You are asking it for order, for freedom, for joy. Your lottery win is not a disruption, it is a divine alignment. It is the unfolding of your spiritual identity, as one who is free, one who is blessed, one who receives without guilt or shame. But to get there, you must face fear not with panic, but with truth. When fear whispers, "What if you lose it?" you reply, "I am divinely guided in all I do with wealth." When fear says people will talk, you respond, "I am not here to shrink, I am here to shine." When fear tries to make you feel unworthy, you say with conviction, "My worth is not up for debate. I am worthy because I exist. I am worthy because I am an extension of the divine." Let these truths become your new foundation. Let them take root deeper than any old programming. The fear you once carried is not yours, it was borrowed from generations, from society, from experiences that taught you to associate wealth with risk. But you are rewriting the story now. You are declaring a new belief. It is safe to be wealthy, it is sacred to be rich, it is holy to overflow. Feel the shift inside you. The release of old tension, the space clearing for something new. You no longer have to protect yourself from the very thing you prayed for. You are not afraid of blessings anymore. You are open, you are available. You are steady, you are grounded. Say it again. Wealth is safe in my hands. I am responsible. I am ready. I am fearless in my receiving. As this becomes your inner reality, the outer must shift to match it. The wind cannot land where there is resistance, but when your field is clear, when your heart is open, when your body feels safe, the wind comes quickly. It doesn't need to fight through layers of fear, it flows to you. Easily, naturally, powerfully. And what you feared before becomes what you celebrate. You stop seeing wealth as something heavy. You see it as light. You see it as support. You see it as love made visible. The numbers are not enemies. The money is not a burden. It is the result of your alignment. It is the echo of your vibration. It is the reward of your release. So anytime you feel fear rising again, you do not panic. You simply breathe. You acknowledge it, and then you choose again. You choose faith. You choose trust. You choose your new identity. You do not argue with fear. You rise above it. You speak truth over it. You dissolve it with light. Say to yourself, I am fearless in faith. I am courageous in receiving. I am a divine container for massive wealth. You have done the work. You have spoken the word. You have aligned with the feeling. And now, with fear out of the way, you've made room for what you truly desire. You are no longer afraid of the win. You are expecting it. You are embracing it. You are walking boldly toward it. Because you know now fear has no place in the frequency of miracles, and you right here, right now, are vibrating in the rhythm of your destiny. Act as if the ticket is already in your hand. Act as if the numbers have already aligned in your favor. This is not pretending. It is spiritual preparation. It is the vibration that tells the universe you are no longer hoping for the win, you are embodying it. You are no longer placing your desire far away, you are living in the outcome now. And the law of manifestation always responds to the one who walks in the energy of already. When you act as if you are not deceiving yourself, you are directing energy, you are shifting timelines, you are pulling the invisible into the visible through the force of assumption. Assumption is faith in motion, it is belief walking, it is the spiritual act of living in the truth of your declaration, even before the physical confirms it. And the moment you begin to move from this inner knowing, the outer must begin to shift in response. You don't wait for the bank balance to rise before you feel wealthy. You carry yourself like wealth. You speak like wealth. You think, walk, and move as one who already holds the key. You let the world catch up to your frequency. You set the tone. You lead the vibration. You become the embodiment of your answered prayer. Say to yourself now, I am no longer becoming, I am being. I already have what I asked for. I already walk in my win. There is a power in your posture, a power in your presence. When you act from your desired reality, you are claiming your role as co-creator. You are saying to the universe, this is who I am now. I am not waiting. I am already living it. And the universe, always obedient to your belief, delivers what you expect. You must become the version of yourself who already received the miracle. How would they think? How would they speak? What would they no longer tolerate? What would they expect every day? Begin to step into that identity, not someday, but now. Because identity is the gateway. When you shift identity, everything else aligns automatically. If the winner version of you wakes up with gratitude, begin now. If they walk into rooms with confidence, do it now. If they treat money with respect and flow, start today. Do not wait for the wind to change you. Let your change bring the win. This is how manifestation collapses time. It does not move toward you. You move into it. Say aloud, I step into the energy of already having it. I carry the frequency of my fulfilled desire. I walk as the winner I already am. This does not mean pretending you're someone else. It means becoming more of who you really are, without the fear, the hesitation, the limitation. It means allowing the highest version of you to take the lead. And that version of you doesn't doubt. That version doesn't chase. That version is calm, grounded, expectant, and grateful. You act as if not to fake reality, but to create it. Because the universe mirrors back your dominant feeling, not your hidden wish, but your living energy. And when your energy becomes certain, when your body, mind, and spirit agree, the wind has no choice but to find you. You don't have to overthink every step. You simply move in faith. You go about your day not obsessing, not checking constantly, but already in celebration. You smile knowing it's done. You give thanks in advance. You treat your lottery ticket as sacred. You bless it with intention. You know that your energy has already imprinted it with success. Say to yourself, I carry the vibration of completion. I live in the result. I expect only good. Every action you take from this state reinforces the signal. You buy your ticket with peace, not pressure. You imagine the win not as a fantasy, but as an inevitable reveal. You speak as if your name is already echoing through the airwaves. You visualize the account filling, the doors opening, the shift unfolding, and you know this is not imagination, this is alignment. When the world sees someone acting in faith, it may call it delusion, but heaven calls it devotion. Spirit honors the one who walks in truth before the facts agree, and those are the ones who experience the sudden shift, the overnight miracle, the divine breakthrough. So step into the role now. Embody the winner now. Don't ask for permission. Don't wait for signs. You are the sign. You are the proof. You are the manifestation in motion. Say it again, with certainty. I act as if because it already is. I walk in my miracle because I am ready to receive. Let every moment from here forward be filled with quiet confidence. Let your words, your energy, your choices reflect one thing: I have already won. And let that truth carry you forward, not in waiting but in knowing, not in effort but in embodiment. Because the one who knows it is done never doubts again. They simply act, live, breathe, and expect as if the miracle already happened, and in doing so they bring it rushing into form. The law of substitution rewrites your reality. Every time a doubtful thought tries to enter, every time fear or resistance whispers its old lie, you have the sacred power to substitute it. This is not denial. This is divine redirection. You are not ignoring reality. You are choosing which reality you will live in. You are the gatekeeper of your mind, and what you allow to dwell there becomes the blueprint for your external world. When the old voice says, "What if I don't win?" you substitute it instantly. It is already done. My win is sealed in divine mind. When it says, "It's too good to be true," you answer, "I am worthy of miracles. I live in divine favor." This is not just mental work, it is spiritual discipline. And with every substitution, you are peeling away layers of limitation and rebuilding your inner world in truth. You see, your subconscious does not reject what you repeat with conviction. It accepts it. It mirrors it. It expresses it in form. That's why this practice is powerful. Not someday, but immediately. Each time you replace a fear with faith, a doubt with certainty, a delay with divine timing, your field becomes clearer. You begin to vibrate at the level of your desire, and the lottery win, which once felt far, moves closer with each correction. Say softly to yourself, "I have the power to choose my thoughts. I choose the thoughts that choose my miracle." This is your inner work. No one else can do it for you. The world may offer distractions, may feed you statistics, may present you with reason after reason why your dream seems unlikely. But you are not creating from reason. You are creating from revelation. You are not manifesting from logic. You are manifesting from law. And the law of substitution is your shield, your sword, your silent weapon. You do not fight with effort. You win with awareness. The mind will try to return to the old. It always does. But you are no longer available for the old version of you. That version who doubted every blessing, who feared being disappointed, who flinched at every setback. You thank them, and you let them go. Because now you are walking in mastery. You are walking in remembrance. You are remembering who you are. When a worry comes up, you don't run from it. You transform it. You meet it head on with a higher truth. You substitute lack with abundance. You substitute waiting with receiving. You substitute limitation with divine possibility. And each time your energy shifts, your emotions shift, your results shift. Say aloud with clarity, "I rewrite my thoughts with truth. I rewrite my reality with faith. I speak only what I desire to see." This isn't just positive thinking. It's powerful alignment. The law of substitution is what stops the spiral before it becomes momentum. It's what turns a downward thought into a divine invitation. Because now, when doubt comes, you say, "Thank you for showing me where I still get to believe bigger." You take nothing personally. You allow no old program to rule your future. And by doing this, you rewire the very atmosphere around you. And what's more, every time you practice this, your belief strengthens. Your authority expands. The very cells of your body start to believe what you say. Your field becomes magnetic, and not because you pushed or forced, but because you chose again. You substituted fear with power, and power always manifests. When your mind says, "But I've never won before," you declare, "That was then. This is now. The past has no authority over my present." When it says, "What if it's not meant for me?" you affirm, "If I can desire it in truth, it is meant for me by law." You are not arguing, you are aligning. You are not convincing, you are creating. Say gently now, "Every time I speak the truth, I replace the lie. Every time I hold the vision, I erase the doubt. I choose again and I win." Your ability to substitute is what keeps your energy clean. It is what keeps your vibration in the frequency of yes. You are no longer a passive thinker. You are a conscious creator. And with every thought you rewrite, the version of you who wins the lottery becomes more and more real. The money doesn't come to the version of you who doubts. It comes to the version who already lives in certainty. And the way to step into that version is to make substitution your daily sacred ritual. Not once, not twice, but as often as necessary. Not to fix yourself, but to align with yourself. Not to impress the universe, but to synchronize with it. Say again, "I allow no thought that contradicts my dream to take root. I replace quickly. I speak boldly. I walk in truth." Let this become your mental habit, your spiritual training, your daily rhythm. Every time the world offers you fear, you substitute faith. Every time the moment tempts you into doubt, you return to your inner knowing. You remember that you are the author of your experience, and you write the story that ends in overflow, in joy, in divine, effortless winning. Every declaration you make is a seed, and every seed carries a vibration. When you speak, you are not simply using words. You are releasing instructions to the unseen. You are shaping the future in the substance of now. And when you speak with conviction, with spiritual authority, with unwavering belief, those words gather momentum. They gather power. They become commands that the universe cannot ignore. This is why I say, speak your win until it must reveal itself. Speak it until the energy cannot resist you. Your words must become your tool, your sacred weapon. Your declaration is a sword that cuts through doubt and opens a pathway straight to the manifestation. When you speak, "I am the winner of the divine lottery," it is not a wish, it is a proclamation. It is the sound of alignment. It is the vibration of destiny. The moment you declare, reality begins to bend. It rearranges itself to fit the blueprint of your voice. The word is law in action. It is the invisible substance from which all form arises. When you speak in the energy of having already received, your word becomes a living thing. It travels ahead of you. It makes crooked paths straight. It pulls the right numbers, aligns the right timing, prepares the perfect outcome. And all you must do is continue to speak, not with hesitation, but with holy certainty. Say aloud now, "I am the winner. My win is done. My miracle is unfolding now." Feel the vibration of those words. Let them soak into your bones. You are not waiting for them to be true. You are making them true through your authority. You are not hoping. You are commanding. You are not looking to be chosen. You are choosing yourself now. That is what real power feels like. Quiet, steady, unquestionable. When you wake, speak your win. When you eat, speak your win. As you move through the world, carry it on your tongue like a sacred name. Let no doubt pass your lips. Let no contradiction cancel your frequency. Your word is a wand, and every time you wave it in belief, you draw heaven closer. There is no how in the realm of miracles. There is only yes. Your only job is to speak the yes so often that the universe must echo it back. Don't ask how the numbers will align. Don't try to calculate the odds. Just speak, declare, announce it again and again until the reality around you has no choice but to obey. You are not here to beg. You are here to declare. You are not trying to force the win. You are here to speak as the one who has already received it. That is where the shift happens. That is where the manifestation begins to unfold. Not in struggle, but in speech. Not in analysis, but in authority. Say again now, I do not wish. I know I do not chase. I attract. I do not doubt. I declare. Let every word be soaked in faith. Let it be seasoned with certainty. Let it come from the deepest place within, the part of you that remembers it is already done. Speak to your bank account like it is already full. Speak to your lottery ticket as if it carries the exact numbers. Speak to your future as if it's simply walking toward you now. Words are not weak. They are not soft. They are the builders of everything you will ever touch. Before the form, there is always the phrase. Before the manifestation, there is always the mouth. So speak, beloved. Speak with boldness. Speak without flinching. Speak with fire in your soul and stillness in your heart. And do not only speak to the outer world. Speak to yourself. Speak to the cells of your body. Speak to your spirit. Say, I am aligned with divine wealth. I am one with sudden abundance. I am open. I am ready. I am receiving now. Let that become your inner chorus. Let it drown out every whisper of fear. Let it become your lullaby, your meditation, your song of power. The one who speaks their truth with no apology becomes unstoppable. The one who declares their miracle, even in silence, cannot be shaken, because your word is not just sound. It is law in motion. It is divine will expressing itself through you. You are not just speaking about the win. You are speaking from the win. That is what changes everything. Say this once more. My voice carries the energy of the fulfilled promise. My words are magnetic. My declarations bring the unseen into form. There is no right time to speak. Every moment is the right time. There is no perfect phrase. The power is not in the wording. It's in the energy behind it. So speak with intention. Speak with clarity. Speak with sacred fire. The moment you do, you become the vessel through which the miraculous flows. You become the frequency that cannot be ignored. And the universe will respond not with delay, not with hesitation, but with perfect, precise delivery, because it always listens to the voice that knows, the voice that remembers, the voice that declares with no doubt remaining. Speak your win now, and let the world rise to match your words. And now, as you stand wrapped in the vibration of your spoken word, feel this truth settle deep into your being. It is already yours. The moment you chose belief over doubt, speech over silence, alignment over fear, you stepped into divine flow. You are no longer hoping, waiting, or wondering. You are knowing, commanding, receiving. You are not separate from the miracle. You are the miracle in motion. You carry within you the frequency of sudden wealth, the resonance of overflowing abundance, the code of divine victory. Every time you speak with certainty, the universe responds with precision. Every time you affirm your destiny, life reshapes itself to reflect your vision. So go forward with unshakable faith. Declare your win, not as a dream, but as a divine reality unfolding. Let your words walk ahead of you. Let your energy magnetize the outcome. Let your presence declare to the world, I am the chosen one. I am the jackpot winner. I am the vessel of divine supply. And remember, when you speak, all of creation listens. Speak wealth. Speak joy. Speak your lottery win until it has no choice but to show up. Because the law is working. The path is unfolding. and you, beloved, are already aligned with the miracle. Speak it, live it, receive it. It is done.